Hello and welcome to the EP Template Studio Time View Component Walkthrough. I'm going to show you what the Time View component is and how to use it and embed it in your template. So first off, you notice that I am in creating a template for Remarkable Paper Pro, and I can also toggle off the device menu if I want to have a placeholder and how it might look with the menu. I'm currently creating this for a right-hand person because I'm right-handed. If I wanted to create a template full screen, I would select this button, or if I wanted to create one for a left-hand person, which would have the menu on the right here, I would select that option. So I'm going to actually go back to the right hand or the left hand, having the left menu on the left hand side. And also I'm going to toggle off the preview mode so that I can see the borders and everything inside of the canvas area. If I turn this on, when I hover my mouse off of the canvas area, it's going to take the border off, and you won't be able to kind of get a layout. But it will show you when the preview mode is on, it will show you what it will look like on your tablet. Okay, so the preview button is off. I'm going to actually start off by clicking this expand element or element tree view. What that is, it will show all of the elements in your template in a tree-like fashion. So right now I don't have anything in my canvas area, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the table. A table is the highest element within a section. When I add this, it creates some other elements inside of it. You have a column, which is the first child inside of a table, which represents the vertical section or an object inside of a table. And then inside of that, you have a row. A row is a block inside of a column. You can have multiple rows. You can actually, as you add them here, it can create them and it will stack them inside of the column. So I'm going to expand this so that we can kind of see what's going on in here. We have one row. It appears like there's nothing because the row expands to the available height of the column. Okay, so you have one column, you have one row inside of here. If I add another row, do you see how it is expanding and adding more rows inside of there? Okay, but I'm going to actually stick to one here. So let's delete these. If I hover over the name row, I can delete them. And then right now we have one. So since this video is about the time view component, I'm going to go ahead and add a time view component inside of the row. Notice when I click that, it expands out the available components. Right now we have a paragraph, image, QR code, list view, and then the time view, and then the month view. I'm going to explain the month view in another video. I have explained all of them, so you can actually go through our channel and you can see how to use all the various components within the EP Template Studio. So let's go ahead and select the time view. Okay, I'm gonna, as you can see here, I have it on the screen, and I'm going to actually change the properties of this. So let's expand that out. Notice that you have this in the canvas area. If I click in here, make sure you click it so that it's selected. Okay, it's selected now, and you can change the properties of the time view. So it's a little black here, you can't really see it, but let's change the time section tint to be a little bit lighter. Okay, let's make it that color. Okay, and you can also change the foreground color, which is basically the lines inside of the time view. Let's keep it darker because on the Remarkable Pro it doesn't handle grays as gracefully as the Remarkable 2 and 1 do. So let's leave this. You can also change the background, but let's just leave that white. And also here, you notice that you can actually add items, just like in the list view. If I were to say, hey, at 12 a.m. I have a meeting, I could say, I'll just say go to sleep because I should be sleeping at 12 a.m. Okay, so anything that is within a column, it will actually create these tasks that you have going vertically down the time view. So if I say go to the gym, notice that it will actually stack those down. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete those out. And then let's say I want it on a 12-hour type view. I can click that and it will start from 0 and go up. If I want to include AM and PM, I can have that selected, but it only shows up obviously when you're in 24-hour mode. I can pad those if I want to add 0 in front of the number, and then I can actually change the range of this. So I don't want to have this, I want it to go till 12 a.m. to 11 a.m. or I want to say I want to start at 6 a.m. because that's when I get up, and then maybe go to, let's see, 6 p.m. And if I expand this down, notice that it stops at 6 p.m. Okay, but if you want to use this this to work in the entire height, you could do that, and then just select back in here, and then you can actually add more hours in here as well. Okay, stops at 11 p.m. Okay, so what I can do too is make it larger, make the lines larger. I can add the padding just like in the other videos. Same, if I lock the padding, it's just going to add padding around this. The column will always stay fixed to the left, so maybe the padding is not the best to use on this component, but as you can actually kind of go out a little bit. Maybe you want to add a checkbox or something in front of there. But the sky's the limit. Your creativity you can use whatever you want. How you configure these screens and these components is based on your creativity. We're excited to see what you're going to create with this, and we're excited to see how you use the EP Template Studio. But this is pretty much it. Let's say you might want to use this object if you have a day planner view or a template for a specific day. You could add this in one of the columns here. You could split this up and have a column here across and just have this to the left. And then you could actually add a month view to the right, and you could mimic a day planner day view. Okay? If you have any other questions, this is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We will respond to all of your comments as they come in. Subscribe below. It's very important for you to subscribe because it helps us show you what you're interested in and what apps that you're using and how we can actually make our products even better. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for viewing.